All right, Hillsborough, Sarasota, and Manatee counties all have their school buses back on the roads this morning.
Yeah, and the students settle back into their school day routines. Drivers do as well. And this morning, law enforcement reminding all of us to slow down and watch for stopped school buses when those lights are flashing. The goal is to prevent close calls like this one. Video captured by a Hillsborough County school bus camera last year shows a driver narrowly missing a student walking home from school.
Yeah, it makes my stomach turn every time I see that one. Deputies say the driver illegally passed the bus while it was stopped. It is a scary reminder there of what can happen when you don't follow the law. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Jenny Dean explains when you need to stop. A good reminder this morning, as a lot of kids are going to be back out on the roads on the school buses. And whether you're going to class or not, commuters got to remember all the rules.
Yeah, and even in counties where they aren't starting school today, they might be practicing their bus routes. So you might see school buses in Pinellas, in Pasco, and in some of the other counties. And a shout out to our bus drivers. Oh my gosh, they are doing so much to keep our kids safe. We are just so grateful for them. But we want to break down what drivers need to know, because this is where it gets confusing for people. And we want to make sure you know what to do when you encounter a stopped arm on a school bus. Now, if you're in two-lane road, you have to stop. If that school bus has its arm extended and the lights are flashing both directions, have to stop. That's just the rule, all right? There's a rule that seems to trip one up a lot, though. This is when you have multiple lanes. You might have a median that's marked or a physical divider, but still, even in this case, buses all the way over here, you still need to stop if you're coming in the other direction. Keep that in mind. This rule applies even if there's a painted median and it's a turn lane. You still need to stop. Here's the exception to the rule. Drivers that are traveling the opposite way on a road that is separated by a raised median or some sort of physical barrier, you do not have to stop. It is not required by law, but law enforcement officers still want you to be very cautious. And listen, if you're in doubt, I say just go ahead and stop. I mean, that arm is coming down and a lot of people are seeing it, and you might have some frustrated drivers behind you telling you you don't know the rules of the road. But if you're caring about the safety of kids and you just stop because you're unsure, I think that's probably your best bet. Once the lights turn off, the arm comes up, you're good to go ahead and go, but still keep an eye out for kids, because there may be some stragglers that haven't crossed the road yet. So you really need to be on alert around a school bus. And we want to save you some money here, because if you do pass a stopped school bus, you're looking at a possibly $200 ticket to up to over $400 illegally passing on a side where children are. So keep all these tips in mind. In the studio, I'm Jenny Dean.